What comes next? What do we know about the runners and the riders jockeying then to replace Johnson?
Well, Tom, it's a wide open race, but if you think back to previous leadership contests, all it takes is a slip of the tongue to knock a candidate out of the running. At the moment, the front runners are driven by those with military experience and credentials. So the Defence Secretary Ben Wallace, the former Defence Secretary Penny Mordaunt, and also Tom Tugendhat, who's never held a senior cabinet position but has served in the armed forces. Of course, because of the war in Ukraine, they are taking the spotlight. But we're also in the midst of a cost of living crisis here in the UK. So that lends the limelight to the former Chancellor Rishi Sunak. He will be hoping that resigning earlier in the week will revive his golden boy status somewhat after that debacle over his wife's tax affairs, but also his involvement in the Partygate scandal. There's also the new Chancellor Nadhim Zahawi, who has already said that he'd be more willing to be a little less frugal than Rishi Sunak when it comes to tax cuts. That might appeal more to the Tory core. I could go on, Tom. There are many, many names, but it's important to note that some of them privately acknowledge that really they don't stand a chance. They know that, but they're merely entering their names into the ring because they want to hope to get a cabinet position in the government of whoever wins this race.
Yeah, indeed, some self-marketing. Well, we saw Jeremy Corbyn did the same thing with Labour, and look what happened. Look what happened there. Lizzy Burden on the ground for us outside Parliament. Thank you for joining us.